Okay, so what is it? Neokigali found the wild growth for turn 2, which is pretty good. Pretty good. And MrMakeItRain honestly has a dead hand. He's got double ghoul against Druid, which does almost nothing. And double War Axe and an Execute. So things are going to get real itchy here for MrMakeItRain. He needs some good top decks. Like, I'm trying to think of what would be good for him. He needs to find, honestly, like, everything. Like, he needs to find a dragon to start activating dragons, and then he needs to find his, you know, synergy cards like Corruptor and Twilight Guardian. But I don't know. This is looking pretty good for the Cthulhu Druid here. He's gonna Disciple of Cthulhu the 3/2, which is just good. Yeah, MrMakeItRain gives a little wince, like, what the hell is this? I haven't seen Cthulhu Druid in forever. See? Okay. So the ghoul's okay here. It lets him clean up the 1/1, keeps the War Axe in play. And so now, if MrMakeItRain draws a dragon next turn, he is in okay shape. But, wow. See, but like, looking at Neokigali's hand, like, he's got Dark Arakoa and Sylvanas, and if he plays out the Dark Arakoa first, MrMakeItRain's gonna have to hard remove it with Execute, and then his Sylvanas just becomes really strong. Because he has no way to deal with it, and he'll probably have a board, so he'll have to trade off his board and sacrifice all the tempo that he had. But who knows? I mean,
depends on the draw up here.
I thought MrMakeItRain was gonna just, like, you know, lose to that Reno lock earlier, but sometimes things happen. Sometimes you win.
Sometimes the Reno lock just simply cannot find Reno.
Okay, the second Execute's really good here because he gets rid of the taunt. He keeps pushing face damage. Technically, Neokigali has no way to deal with his board, so he's probably going to go with Ghoul Execute, push face. That's the play I would make. Yeah, so he's going to push face, and suddenly Neokigali's at 19, and MrMakeItRain has a couple really good draws in his deck, like Rag. No, yeah, he's going to play the Sylve, yeah. He's going to play it. Ooh, that's really good. Because that lets him keep pressure up. Oh, he's just going to go ham. Oh, yeah, dude. He's just going to go ham. He's going to say that he has no way to remove one of them, that Sylvanas is going to have to trade, and that he can have lethal next turn? Or not. No, he won't. No, he'll be one off. He'll be one off. Oh! Top deck Harrison. Fuck. Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh, man, he missed it. Oh, okay, so he Harrisoned into a removal spell, which makes it, like, really good, but he could have Brand Harrison for 4 cards there.
Ooh.
Yeah, he could have Brand Harrison.
That would have been scary.
It's okay. He drew the Wrath, so it made it worth it, but he would have been able to Wrath anyway, even though, because he had the Innervate in hand, so he would have Brand Harrison, Innervate. Okay. So now he's gonna execute Twilight Guardian, most likely.
He's not executing the Twilight Guardian. He's executing and then playing Twilight Guardian.
So now, like,
don't scare me like that.
Yeah. So now MrMakeItRain's just playing to Deathwing. Like, that's his plan here: is get to turn 10. Just get to turn 10.
He's trying to decide if he wants to Blackwing Corruptor. I would guess his face.
He's gonna Blackwing Corruptor face. Yeah.
Why not Twilight Guardian?
Because he thinks it just gets cleaned up by Harrison too easily.
Okay.
And suddenly you're in a really bad spot. This way, it forces a full trade. It makes Harrison die.
Oh, man.
But Rag
here comes
is really good.
Here comes Rag.
This is like the power of Innervate and Wild Growth. Like, when you get the Wild Growth on 2, suddenly you're just that one turn ahead, and you can suddenly put out your bombs just a bit quicker than they can. So, MrMakeItRain's got a couple draws for lethal here. Oh!
Like that
That's
one?
a good one. That's
like
not,
that one?
It's not lethal, but it really fucking puts him on a clock.
Sets him up.
Oh, yeah. It sets him up for Grom top deck. It sets him up for...
What do you think? He's gonna Grom top deck. He's going to find the other Cochrane top deck.
All right, so that's a dead draw for Neo. So he's really struggling here to find a way to win. He needs to nourish into somehow gain life or another removal spell. What do we got?
Twilight Elder.
Swipe is really good.
Ooh, he's got Falling Stars. I can't think of what that's called right now.
I think he's gonna swipe. He's gonna have to swipe Root's hero power. No, oh man, this is really hard. What's he gonna do? There's no clean way to remove this. Yeah, he's in a really tough spot. So he's basically hoping Rag has to hit. Rag has to hit the minion, basically. That's how.
Damn.
Yeah, he's literally on a Rag shot for the win. So like he can swipe, innervate the hero power, or like root swipe, but that does like not that much. So is he gonna just root swipe and hope Rag hits, or is he gonna innervate the hero power? Yeah, he needs to swipe and then innervate the hero power so he doesn't die on board. Yeah, he's gonna innervate the hero power.
This is such a butt
It
clenching
is.
moment.
Yeah, it really is. Like Mr. Make It Rain could just run away with it right here if he top decks the lethal and Rag doesn't hit. So now we go Rag 50-50s. Rag flips. Oh, that's the wrong one!
No.
And that's the lethal. Mr. Make It Rain. Actually, it didn't matter. Mr. Make It Rain would have top decked the lethal either way. Even if Rag
Oh,
hit,
he found
yeah,
Grommash.
He found the
Oh my
Grom.
God.
Yeah, well played. Yeah, see, I thought there was no way Mr. Make It Rain could win, but hey, man, Dragon Warrior does some crazy things sometimes, and that's what happens. You know, he didn't ever find the taunt past the Arakoa. You know, he had the Dark Arakoa on 6, but he didn't find Twin Emps, he didn't find the second Arakoa, and he didn't find Cthulhu. Because Cthulhu would have just ended that game, because he had double execute gone, and he would have got it out before a Deathwing turn. He wouldn't have had 10 mana, so he couldn't have Deathwinged the Cthulhu.
Sure.
So yeah, that was actually really interesting. I was really surprised that A, someone brought Cthulhu Druid, and that B, the Cthulhu Druid lost.
Won.
Yeah, no,
or
the Cthulhu
lost.
Druid lost.
Yeah.
Because Cthulhu Druid's probably pretty favored in that matchup. You have a lot of taunts. You have one of the only good answers to Fairy Dragon in Disciple of Cthulhu. You have a lot of healing you can get out of Raven Idol. Like, usually that's a favored matchup, honestly, but... So, ooh, that's the curve. Yeah, Mr. Make It Rain nods his head like, yup, let's go, baby. Yeah, he's got the Malchezaar Zimp on 1, Demon Fire on 2, and that's a 3-5 pushing every turn. That's scary. He's got Raven Idol on 1 again. Let's see what he does. He's gonna innervate the Raven Idol. He might coin the Wrath. No, okay, he's gonna go for the Raven Idol. What does he find? Oh, wow, he Raven Idoled for a minion. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen someone Raven Idol for a minion on 1 in a very long time. Because usually when you Raven Idol for the minion, it's because you have so much mana that you need something big to play. But ooh yeah, Mr. Make It Rain gives the little the little wince at the minion from Raven Idol, because that's usually not what you see. You usually always see spell from Raven Idol, not minion. And on turn 1 too, it's kind of weird. So we'll see what he does. He's got a really clean answer to it in just the 3-5 hitting in, but I think he wants to value the health on the 3-5, so he's probably going to Dark Peddler Soulfire. Or Soulfire first, hope for Dark Peddler not to get discarded, so he can play the Peddler anyway, and then guarantee that he keeps the 1-mana card that he discovers off Peddler. Interesting turn. Wow, he's going to innervate what? The Wrath? What is he? Alright. He just innervated Wrath for 3. So, okay. Alright. Questionable turn there. We'll see what happens. He's setting it up for the Disciple next turn, which I know. Like, I see why he's doing what he did, but I think there are better ways to go about it. Oh, he discards Bran. That's kind of bad, but not too bad. He's got a good hand either way. He has an Argus follow. He's got an Imp Gang, Possessed Villager. Yeah, Disciple's pretty good there. I mean, it happens. Sometimes they have it on. So yeah, we're gonna Imp Gang, Possessed Villager, into an Argus. So yeah, this is looking all right for Mr. Make It Rain. Coin Druid of the Claw is gonna be pretty annoying.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just sat back down at my seat. I'm looking at a pretty heavy board on Neo's side, at least.
Yeah, Neo's got a really good curve here. He's got a very, very strong, how would you say it? Like, his curve is good because he found both Disciples, which are really at their best against a deck like Zoo that runs a lot of 2 health and below minions that Disciple can snipe. So yeah, Mr. Make It Rain's gonna pre-trade here. He's gonna make sure that the Imp Gang boss doesn't get cleared out by a mulch or something weird that Cthulhu Druid would run. Alright, so he's probably gonna Wrath for 1, and then Disciple of Cthulhu on the 2-2, and then probably hit face with the Claw. Ooh. That Wild Growth, a little late.
That Wild Growth is gonna be a little helpful.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna clear the Malchezaar Zimp. Yeah, okay. These 1/1s do a real good job, though, of just cleaning up. Oh, he's got a clean turn here, too, where he can tap and play 4 mana worth of cards. That's really good. He has Dark Iron in hand, too. That's good refill. And it looks like Mr. MakeItRain's going to be able to develop a solid enough board that Ragnaros won't have high impact when he comes out if he decides to go for Wild Growth into Rag. Ooh! That's the best top deck in his deck right there, is on turn 6, Dark Arakoa. Ooh, Demon Fire is good, though. Demon Fire is really good. Demon Fire, Dark Iron?
Well, yeah, why wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, Demon Fire, Dark Iron.
Although he taps second. Don't you want to tap first?
No, he's not going to tap at all. He doesn't have the mana. Yeah, he's not going to tap at all. And he's gonna value the 2 attack on board against this Cthulhu Druid because he knows he needs to kill him. He knows he can't let the Cthulhu Druid ever get to Cthulhu because if he does, you just lose. Oh, wow. And as I say that, Neo draws Cthulhu. So, yeah, he's going to Harrison Wild Growth here. Oh, no, he's not going to Wild Growth. Okay. All right, no Wild Growth. So he doesn't want a Cthulhu next turn. He wants to clear off the Imp Gang boss. And that's reasonable. You don't want him to get a free trade into Harrison like that. That's just always bad. Ooh, Argus is really hot here.
Argus is going to be very effective.
That's really good. Because Neo didn't Wild Growth, he can't play Cthulhu next turn. Oh, what the oh, he Argus second. That was really bad. He just missed 2 damage. We'll see if that 2 damage ends up mattering in the long run. So if Mr. MakeItRain is 2 damage off lethal, he knows why he lost.
Things are not looking
Very
good for
awkward
Neo.
hand. That Roots was not the draw he wanted. You really wanted something high impact. Honestly, the play, though, is Wild Growth, Roots, Hero Power. You need to set up Cthulhu next turn.
Well, and you also
Rag,
need to live. You need that one.
Exactly. Like, Rag is just giving him too many lethal outs, you know. No matter what it hits, the most you take off board is 3, and then he's got 8 on board. Yeah, he's going to make the play. He sees it. So now Mr. MakeItRain actually has quite a few things to kill the guy. He has Soulfires in the deck. He has Abusive Sergeants. He has Direwolf. He has another Peddler to find 4 damage. We'll see what happens. Squire's not the one. Direwolf's good. Direwolf puts on a lot of pressure, and it forces the Cthulhu to clear fully, which it probably will. It most likely will. This Cthulhu is at, I think, 14-14 right now. We'll see it when he plays it, because he's going to play it next turn. But the thing is, if he plays Cthulhu, he's still dead to top deck Soulfire. So there is that. So Mr. MakeItRain does have a lot of outs. Yeah, it's at 13-13. Let's see what happens. Does it clear? No! Wow, that was a really bad Cthulhu. Damn. Sometimes it happens. Cthulhu, yeah, okay, he would have top decked Doomguard anyway, so, you know. Again, Mr. MakeItRain wins. Zoo, but that's typical of Druid versus Zoo. Zoo a lot of the times just floods the board too early and gets too much pressure on you, and you can't respond to it quick enough.
Well, and at least the Druid got to play Cthulhu this time.
Yeah, he actually got there.
But it was all for squat, pretty much.
Yeah. So let's see. Mr. MakeItRain going for the 3-0 sweep here. I think his last deck is Druid. He won with Dragon Warrior, won with Warlock, and unless Warrior was banned, that's his last deck. Yeah. So I think Neo banned his Shaman, which, honestly, I like from Neo's strategy. He's running Cthulhu Druid. He's running Priest. He really need... Okay, so... Wow, he's running a really heavy Dragon Priest. Deathwing Dragon Lord in there. He keeps Pain against Druid. I'm not sure about that keep. Okay, Mr. MakeItRain. So Mr. MakeItRain's... Yeah, he's playing the token version with Violet Teachers and 2 Ancient Wars, not the Malagos version with Double Moonfire and Gadget Sand. Twilight Whelp on 1, though. It's pretty good. Mr. MakeItRain has the Wild Growth from Raven Idol, though, so he's going to fill out his mana ramp, which is really nice against Priest. You really want to get to your Azure Drakes and such. Ooh, that's a really strong top deck, though. Hitting the 2-4 on 2 is the best thing you can play there. Oh, MakeItRain's 1 mana off, being able to Nourish. Pretty much a dead turn here. I wonder if he's going to swipe just to play it out and be mana efficient and not waste your turn doing nothing. I think swipe here is right. You don't want to do it, but a lot of times it's just the correct play. Like, you should probably do it. Oh, no. All right. Mr. MakeItRain says, no, I don't want to swipe that. I'll wait. Oh, wow, he actually attacks in there. Interesting. What is that for?
He's a Druid. What is he setting up for him? excavated evil to blow himself out?
That gets really punished by the heal. Draw another Twilight Whelp? Coin it out? No. Okay. What is he? Neo is running Emperor in this Dragon Priest. Very, very, very...
Well, we already established that it's a very expensive deck.
Well, I know. It's just that usually with...
Mana expensive, though.
Yeah, it's very. But what is... The biggest thing about Emperor is you usually want to discount some type of combo, you know? Some type of burst combo, some type of, you know...
Sure.
Giant minion.
It's multiple cards that do need to be...
Yeah, that do something together. Whereas it looks like Neo just has a lot of minions in his deck. But this is really good. He power word shields and finds the Twilight Guardian on for exact mana. But he is going to probably pass his turn 5, which isn't usually ideal, but you can probably get away with it.
Ooh, do you Violet Teacher power, or do you just put Azure Drake down, or do you Nourish? So many decisions that
It's
are all
actually,
kind of...
It is a questionable turn. It's hard to evaluate which is the best here. Because the Priest has all the pressure in the world, and you're just dying pretty quickly, so... You gotta find a way to get to Yogg, basically. That's pretty much your plan against Priest, is get to Yogg. So if he makes the Teacher Power the Wild play and summons the 3-2, he gets really, really, really punished by Shadow Word Pain. So, honestly, it doesn't seem good, but you probably just want to Azure Drake. You want to Nourish next turn into a Wrath or some type of spell. Alright, he's gonna go for the Nourish now. He's gonna Nourish for cards, too. He finds the second Nourish, so... Yeah, so he's going to Drake Wrath next turn, which is probably okay. But actually it's not, because the heal comes in. Yeah, it's not going to be able to do anything. Oh no, he heals face! That's a huge misplay. Huge misplay. Huge, huge misplay.
How huge is that? Just because...
It's
keeping his 2-4 from being what, a 2-5?
From being Wrathed by Azure Drake. The spell damage.
Well, okay, but he doesn't know that combo is in his hands.
You're playing against Druid, and every Druid runs Wrath, and every Druid runs Azure Drake.
Why would you want to put your damage-dealing Wrath on a 2-damage minion? Is kind of my question.
It's just clearing board.
Okay.
Basically, in this matchup, like look at Neo's deck. Like it's all minions, you know. So the way you're gonna win is just literally removing everything, and then getting to a Yogg turn where Neo, you know, slams some heavy shit on the board, and then you Yogg it. Hopefully Yogg clears. Obviously it doesn't do that every time, but a lot of the time Yogg will clear board. So that's pretty much what you're hoping. You're hoping that eventually he overextends into a big Yogg turn for you. See, like now he gets to do the Drake Wrath, and that's just good. It's just good. It clears. It keeps his Drake there, and Drake is really hard to deal with as Priest, you know? They can't really do anything about it. It's just kind of there. It's an Azure Drake. You're not going to kill it. Ooh, double Cabal, man. God. This looks like a really old Dragon Priest list. People have stopped running Cabal because there's just no real good targets for it in the metagame, and it's too slow. Ooh, there it is. There's the Yogg.
Are we going to intervene to it? Are we going to be ballsy?
No, we're going to swipe. No, we're going to juice it. We're going to juice the Yogg, baby. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, he didn't make the Teacher play. I would have Teacher innervated Power of the Wild there every fucking time. Oh, no, he's going to innervate the Giant. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. If he was going for the Feral Rage clear, he was playing the Giant, so that makes sense. But the Teacher Power of the Wild play is also, like, something to consider, because it makes a beefy board and it makes another 4-attack creature that the Priest has to deal with. All right.
Cabal is just wasted here.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I
mean.
There's nothing to do. It's a 4/5 for 6. Like, ugh.
Got a scary Chromagus, but Chromagus is gonna fall over.
Okay. We got the second Nourish, the second Giant, and Power of the Wild. Ooh, wow.
There's our Innervate.
So he can make a Teacher turn. Oh, dude. I don't know about that. What the?
No.
Oh, bad. He knows it's bad. I think he knows it was stupid, too. He's like, what the fuck did I just do?
Oh, yeah, you could... he kind of...
Yeah, he's
a little burned out.
He's looking at the screen like, I'm retarded.
You know what most likely happened? He probably just did not count his mana crystals. He thought he had to draw.
Yeah, he probably just didn't look at the fact... Ooh, that's huge. That lets him clear both Giants. Wow, top deck death, exactly when you need it. But, I don't know. I think MrMakeItRain's got this. The Priest is all reactive at this point. Oh, he's gonna make a huge board because he just saw evil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna make the
Oh,
1/1s.
man.
We're gonna power the wild. Oh, he's gonna Feral Rage for armor. That's the right play. Yeah, he Feral Rages for armor. Yeah, this game's over. This game's over. And again, the power of the wild making the 4/4 the 4/6 teacher, not 4/4. The 4/6 teacher. It just denies Shadow Word Pain and makes it impossible to deal with. So the second eviler, he's dead.
4, 6,
No,
8,
that's not
10, 15,
So he can-
17,
He can
19.
entomb double pain. Entomb double pain. How does that sound? How does that sound?
That sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounds
That
real bad.
sounds pretty bad.
Ooh, he entombs the Drake and not the teacher. All right.
Drake does more damage. You know, is a little more useful in a dragon deck. You know, that kind of makes sense, except for the fact he's screwed anyway.
Yeah, he's just dead here.
He hopes that he.
Oh wow, look at that. He can triple cycle into Innervate Yogg, dude.
Ugh.
I mean, MakeItRain's up 2-0 in the series. He might just go for the Yogg play. Try and attack, make all the attacks in, and then play Yogg.
Yep.
Oh no, he can't. He can't Innervate Yogg because of board space. Yeah, he can. The teacher makes the token and he can't Innervate it. That's funny. But it's okay. He just sets up lethal. I mean, Neokigali is going to Alexstrasza his own face. He's going to think that he's, you know, safe for a turn, but he's just going to die.
He's not safe.
Oh, yeah. So he makes the Curator play instead of healing face, but it's pretty minuscule here. MrMakeItRain has a dominant board, and pretty much any top deck that he has wins the game. Yeah. MrMakeItRain gives a little wince as to why there's an Alexstrasza in his deck. But I think that's pretty much the game. He's got 12 on board, plus his hero power. Any damage from Yogg is just lethal. I wonder if he's gonna play it.
All right. Yeah, he is.
He is gonna let it rip.
Let's
He's gonna
go.
let it rip. Oh, he got attacked.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
He could just be dead.
We got him be Marker Sarge.
Ooh,
We got a fireball.
Where's it going?
It's not going anywhere
2-2.
important.
Okay.
Inner fire.
That's good.
Got a bolster. Arcane shot.
All right. Oh,
Heroic
that's it.
strike.
That's the game.
Shadow form. Cute.
Oh, wow. And Yogg cast the Soul of the Forest, too. Purify? Oh, and then he purifies his own Yogg. That's funny. All right, Stormcrack, where are we going? Oh.
He's going to have to put in the attack move soon. He's going to have to...
Attack face, dude. What are you doing?
We haven't seen him do it.
Okay,
Come on.
there we go.
There. Okay.
There we go. He found it.
What else we got? We got Quick Shot. Shatter.
Shields.
Shields.
Wow,
Oh!
9 damage.
No. Oh, if it had hit Alexstrasza, that would have been dope.
Lava bursts himself in the face.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because Yogg
That's
pulls
what
out. You only need one spell to win the game sometimes.
So that's a 3-0 from MakeItRain. So,
I don't know what we want to watch. Let's go check in on the players because right now it seems like